And if you're wondering if I was questioning my life at this point, I definitely was, but I was like, here we go, we're in for the ride. Hey guys, welcome to NYC. I'm so excited to be back in the Big Apple. Didn't have that great of an experience here in 2020. Of course, rocking the Chicago hat, but I'm staying in Chinatown right now, so I'm gonna go get some biang biang noodles because they're so good. They named them twice. Let's go eat. So one of my hidden talents in life is definitely finding hole-in-the-wall Chinese joints. I definitely developed this talent when in Chicago because I always have to find the best food places, and let me tell you, these vegetarian noodles were absolutely incredible. And after all those noodles, I definitely got the itis and needed a pick-me-up, so I walked past this super cute cha-cha matcha place, which is pink, and pink is my favorite color, and let's be real, it didn't happen by accident. I definitely found this on Instagram. It's pink, it's cute, and it's everything that I wanted in a matcha. Y'all, I just found myself Little Italy. Of course, the Italian girl always finds it. I'm actually excited to eat at one of these places. I'm looking for really good Italian food because Texas is just all Tex-Mex or Mexican. Not that much of a variety, so I'm gonna put more noodles in my face. And of course, we're staying on brand here at Gina Bear because I love everything that's pink and cute. And in Little Italy, there is a super cute restaurant called Pietro Nolita, and it is pink as fuck. And I ordered the tiramisu because I couldn't fit any more noodles in, and that tiramisu was the bomb.com. And then I met up with one of my Southwest cohorts, Camille, and she is absolutely so much fun. Y'all should follow her. I'll leave a link to her Instagram in the description box. So the next morning was an early call, and I was going to take some really awesome photos on the Brooklyn Bridge, but like legit, it is a lot of walking. I have a really high tolerance to the cold, but it's like that cold where like your body is cold, but you're also sweating because like you have all this shit here. It's a lot. I'm like taking a break because I'm like, oh my god, my bag is so heavy. If you're wondering what I'm thinking about on the bridge, it's honestly not that deep. I was honestly thinking about what I was going to eat for breakfast. And you know what? I had some coffee and some eggs Benedict on the mind. So I found an old mom and pop shop around the corner. And of course, we had to go to more aesthetic places. Pebble Beach was really cold because it was windy. And there were a lot of people there who just didn't care I was taking photos. All legit, I'm trying to get as much stuff done as possible. It's supposed to be cloudy tomorrow, and then it's going to rain for the next 2 days. So I had to switch my plans around. I have to go to Top of the Rock, but first order of business, of course, is to get some food in Little Italy. The food of my ancestors, have you? So that's what we're doing right now. I'm definitely a Chicago-style deep dish pizza girl, but like legit, this New York thin crust pizza, they're onto something here because it was so tasty with the French Parmesan, the oregano, and the pepper flakes. All right, everybody, let's pack up and go to Top of the Rock now that we're all nice and fed. And New York City at sunset and at night is like a totally different story. Like, I can see why people call this the city of dreams, and I can see why people fall in love with it because the skyline is gorgeous. Not as gorgeous as Chicago, though. I just got to throw that out there. It's always time for rosé, so today's adventure is taking us to Italy in the Flatiron Building. Of course, I got some really tasty wine and some Italian-style pastries. And then while I was wandering around, I found the best thing ever. I found the Harry Potter store in New York City. In the store, you can find all kinds of memorabilia, including concept designs for the movie, newspaper articles, art, the books, virtual reality experiences, the uniforms, pieces inspired by Hogwarts Castle, and of course, you can buy some butterbeer. And not only that, they have your house memorabilia as well. I'm a Ravenclaw. Where are all my claws out there? Shout out if you're still following in the comments. Next up on my list of many places to visit in New York City, I went to the Magic Hour Rooftop. They still have their winter decor, but I'm really obsessed with their rotating carousel table. Like, how much fun is this? The decor, of course, is really cute, and some of it is actually like really suggestive, which I really love. It's freaking amazing. They have the cutest drinks, the cutest decor. Like, if you like taking photos, 10 out of 10 do it because like the view of the Empire State from here is amazing. The Big Apple has tons of Instagram playgrounds, and the 235th bar is another one of them. It's a rooftop bar in a really chill setting, so you just order your drink and just sit around and chat. And of course, you can go in one of the igloos, you can go on the swings, you can take tons of photos. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Y'all, I'm in the Starbucks. I just got my New York City cup because, I don't know, it's a thing now. I'm just collecting them, but I am so freaking exhausted, and I was like looking at my videos from earlier. I have like freaking bruises on my knees. Totally being transparent with you guys, I am not in the best shape. I work from home all the time, so like I don't really go out. It's not like when I was in Seoul and I was walking everywhere. It's been a lot. I'm in a lot of pain right now, but I'm still pushing through. I'm just gonna like Uber bag somewhere in Little Italy, eat some pasta, and go to bed. I literally cannot be bothered right now. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm on a mission to find the New York City bean. Of course, they couldn't let Chicago have all the fun because we're obviously the best city on earth, but we're gonna check out this new bean and see what it looks like. From what I've seen from the pictures online, it like wraps around the building. Doesn't even really look like a bean, but whatever. We'll be the judge of that. Aw, New York City, are you happy you guys got your own bean now? Yay. So I'm always on the hunt for the most Instagrammable places. This is Tiny's. It has a lot of historical significance to New York City, but also it's pink, and who loves pink? Me, I love pink. I'm really tired today, so I'm just kind of like zipping through these places as fast as I can. If I get one good photo, I'm like, I'm going. So I'm actually hungry. It's time for lunch, so we're gonna get some kura sushi. Honestly, I didn't do a whole lot because I was so tired. So after eating lunch, I just went back to my Airbnb, took a nap, and then I went back out again to go and capture more amazing videos and content. But other than that, I was like, just not feeling it. The next day was a little cold and gloomy, so I took an Uber to my hotel because I was a speaker at the Latino World Travel Fest. It was my first speaking opportunity. Like, I was so excited about it. Oh, yes. This is a hotel. Hey, y'all. I got a little room here. Ooh, it's very nice. It smells clean. Of course, we have a New York City skyline. Got a little TV here. And here's the bathroom. Yay. I still needed a pick-me-up, so I decided to get myself a Starbucks shaken espresso, and let me tell you, that stuff really wakes you up. I felt so much better after it. Of course, I had to just really enjoy Times Square because the last time I was there, it was dark. There were some really creepy guys catcalling, and it was just like nice to be able to really be in the vibe of Times Square. And of course, people watch because people are hilarious. And because Shake Shack is from New York City, I of course had to stop by and get myself a shroom burger and some truffle fries. Yum yum. After Times Square, it was back to the hotel for me to get ready for the socializing hour. There were so many good drinks, y'all. I got a little bit drunk, that's why there's not that much footage, but it was a good time. So the next morning, I was getting ready for speaking at the conference. I was the last speaker of the day, so no problem, right? Save the best for last. And honestly, it was a dream come true for me to even be speaking at this event. I've been manifesting being a speaker for ages because I just have so much knowledge and things to share with everybody. So thank you to everyone so much who came out and supported me and was like cheering me on. You have no idea how much it means to me. It means the world. One thing that used to get on my nerves when I lived in South Korea was the fact that people would call me white, and I have never once in my life identified as white. And I'm a very, very proud Latina, and my grandmother was from Sicily, so I don't know, I consider myself a person of color. So yay to my Latinidad, and what's up, Perrero crew? Yeah! Anyway, it just felt really good to connect with other Latino creators and other aspiring creators, and it was just a wonderful conference. And at last, Sunday was the last day for the conference. I was so sad about this because I had the best time. We had brunch at Toucan in Washington Heights. It was so much fun. Of course, there was lots of music, dancing, thank you speeches, of course, delicious food and more drinking. But then I had to go over to Summit Vanderbilt, and that was so much fun. Summit Vanderbilt was built by New Yorkers for New Yorkers, and I just love that about the city. There's a lot of mirrors there, so if I were you, be careful about what you wear. Make sure that you're wearing tights if you're wearing like skirts or dresses, because like those mirrors reflect everything, but like the views were awesome, and I especially love the silver balloon room. So thank you again so much, Summit Vanderbilt, for inviting me on this amazing New York experience. It really made me fall in love with the skyline. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm here at FLYNYON, so thank you guys so much for inviting me to experience this tour. I am super stoked to actually see New York City from the sky, which is awesome. I'm actually afraid of heights, but like I always just kind of brush it off because sometimes the most amazing experiences are like pushing yourself into a place that you need to be even though you're scared. First order of business when you get to FLYNYON is you have to look at the safety video so that way you know exactly what to expect while on the helicopter tour and how to stay as safe as possible. They also have options where you can rent camera gear so that way you can get a really cool shoe selfie, and they have a really comfy lounge that sells a lot of their merchandise. Before your flight, you should be there 1 hour and 15 minutes prior. They also have a locker where you need to store your valuables, especially your hats, so that they don't fall off, and then they'll strap you into your harness and take you by car to the landing pad. Our pilot was super cool because he demonstrated to us how to put in our seatbelts, and he helped us as well. As you can see here, I'm all strapped in with all of my stuff strapped to me, especially like my phone and my camera. And if you're wondering if I was questioning my life at this point, I definitely was, but I was like, here we go, we're in for the ride. Now let me demonstrate to you why this activity is a 10 out of 10 for tourists and locals alike, and why you should do this. I mean, just look at this footage, it's incredible. And I'm gonna like shut up now so you guys can enjoy it.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you.
Honestly, the FLYNYON helicopter tour was the perfect way to end my New York City trip, and it definitely changed my mind a lot about New York City, especially from the last time I was here. I'm so glad that I gave New York another chance, and I can't wait to come back soon. And thank you all for following me along, and stay tuned because there's lots of exciting things coming.